Hello my treacherous turtles, it's your boy Zionic Blader and welcome to another worst to best video. In this episode we will be ranking each Turtonium Ultra from worst to best. We will be ranking them based off their overall stats, evolutions, and their place in decks. But anyways, let's get on with the list. It's been a while since we've had a list that didn't have a single Bakugan that was absolutely horrible. But hey, at number 5 we have Ventus Turtonium Ultra. Ventus Turtonium Ultra is the worst out of the bunch, which is unfortunate since he is the main faction Bakugan. In base form, he has average stats and is a vanilla Bakugan with a meh core lineup. Having fist and shield cores are only good if you benefit from having them, since their natural boosting capabilities are subpar unless you're using a faction specific shield core. But his base form isn't why he is the worst Turtonium Ultra, it is his evolution. He is a 4 cost that only has 800 B power, which is sad. He has a Bakucore swap ability, which is more of a troll effect if anything, and is reliant on your opponent using cores for special boost effects, albeit those are very common these days. However, Aquos Mantinoid is a better Bakugan for that. With comparable stats all around as Ventus Turtonium, Aquos Mantinoid evolves into Aquos Hyper Mantinoid for 2 energy, and has the exact same effect as Ventus Hyper Turtonium Ultra, making Ventus Turtonium Ultra outclassed. Number 4, Pyrus Turtonium Ultra. Oh snap, this guy's base form is solid. Solid base stats and a reroll ability. Plus it comes with a Fire Fist, which is really hot right now. I wonder what his evolution will be. Uh-oh. I'm just kidding. Remember, I said earlier that there are no horrible Turtonium Ultras. 8 energy is a lot and really limits the use of this Bakugan. He only works in one deck, and that's a Ventus Pyrus deck that focuses on boosting your energy count while lowering your opponent's. We had an Energy Destroyer Bakugan back in Wave 1 with Titan Pyrus Hydrus Ultra, but it was bad. Pyrus Turtonium Ultra is much better with its energy destruction effect being much easier to pull off and having good stats to boot. Its base form is also solid, though its placement in this list is due to how expensive it is to evolve and how niche this Bakugan is, but if you take advantage of its effect, you can really mess up your opponent by destroying their energy cards. Number 3, Chaos Turtonium Ultra. This Bakugan is also a niche Bakugan, but it is easier to play, so it is number 3. Solid base stats once again, and an evolution that reaches 1500 B power with 3 or more heroes on the field. Though out of the other 2 Chaos hero benefiting Bakugan, that being Chaos Garganoid Ultra and Chaos Mantinoid Ultra, Chaos Turtonium Ultra isn't as good. The thing is that 1500 B power for a 4 cost is great, but not amazing, and the fact that you have to pay 4 energy but then also need to meet a certain criteria to get that number or else you'll be stuck with 500 B power isn't that good. I see this guy in a mono Chaos hero deck, but you really shouldn't be doubling up on factions unless you greatly benefit from it. And while a mono Chaos hero deck is kinda cool and gimmicky, it is not the best version of a hero deck as you limit yourself on the most important aspect of your deck. Heroes. The more factions you have, the more heroes you can play. Aquos and Ventus are factions that have hero cards that cost only 1 energy to play, and since they are so cheap, you can play them easily, and them being cheap is important as you benefit greatly with having multiple heroes in play. Number 2, Darkest Turtonium Ultra. Darkest Turtonium Ultra has great base stats and comes with a magic shield core. Its evolution made it a popular pick for Fury decks as it allowed you to discard your entire hand, allowing you to activate Fury. He has a monstrous damage rating and isn't bad with 4 costs to evolve. Though nowadays Fury is kind of losing its steam. The effects you get from Fury aren't really that crazy anymore, with Bakugan being released that get insane buffs just from landing on a specific core and having use of a full hand of cards at all times to boot. Really, Fury these days leaves you incredibly vulnerable. A lot of Fury builds used Pyrus, Darkest, and Aurelis as their factions. Nowadays, Aurelis Hydroid Ultra has been turning tons of heads with its incredible base stats after landing on a Fire Fist core. And because it needs a Fire Fist core to get its awesome stats, Darkest Hydrus Ultra is a better option than Darkest Turtonium Ultra as it comes with a Fire Fist core. Pyrus Serpentes Ultra, Darkus Hydrus Ultra, and Aurel's Hydrant Ultra are a lot more well-rounded in comparison to the older style of Fury decks. Yes, you can use Might and Mac with Fury decks that have Darkus Turtonium Ultra, but Aquos can negate those easily. Number 1. Aquos Turtonium Ultra. This guy is great in Helix Core decks. It has a reroll ability in base form along with a stat boosting ability on top of that. Its evolution only costs 2 energy and greatly improves these stats, making him the number 1 Turtonium Ultra. Unfortunately, Armored Alliance Aquos Hydrus was unveiled and hits 1500 B power in base form after landing on a Helix Core. Yeah, that's just base form. Its evolution hasn't even been shown yet, and who knows, the evolution might be bad, but Aquos Turtonium Ultra is on thin ice. You know, it's actually surprising that pretty much all of the Turtonium Ultras are solid Bakugan, but get outclassed by other Bakugan. But hey, do you agree or disagree with this list? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, hit the like button, or don't. I'm not the boss of you. But be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya.